In this video, I'm going to show you how to save Connor and his mother Isolde in Dragon Age Origins. We'll explore how to enter the Fade without resorting to blood magic and banish the demon from Connor permanently. Keep watching to find out how.
Nobody tells him what to do. Nobody! Ha 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 ha!
What's up everyone? Big Dan here. I make videos about RPGs like Mass Effect and Dragon Age. I explore hidden dialogue, rare choices, as well as lore and guides. So if you like old school BioWare games, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss any new videos. Without further ado, let's dive right in. When you arrive in Redcliffe Village for the first time, you'll learn that the town has been under attack by a mysterious army of undead who have poured out of the castle by nightfall. The source of the undead attacks is Arl Eamon's son Connor, a young boy with magical proclivities who made a dangerous deal with a demon in order to save his father's life.
It was a fair deal.
Once you've infiltrated the castle, you'll come face to face with the very possessed Connor and get to see Ban Tegan bust a move on the dance floor. After defeating Connor's goons, you'll be presented with several options on how to deal with his demonic possession. Most of the outcomes to this quest are bad. You can kill Connor, you can have Joan perform a blood magic ritual which kills Isolde but allows you to confront the demon in the Fade, and Isolde will even kill Connor herself if Joan is dead and the Circle of Magi is destroyed. And of course, you can always sell Connor's soul to the Desire Demon once you've entered the Fade if you're playing as a mage. None of those outcomes are good for Arl Eamon's family, so in order to get the good ending to this quest, we actually have to complete another quest before resolving Connor's situation. And that quest is the Broken Circle, where you visit the Circle of Magi in an attempt to gain their support against the Blight, only to find that abominations and blood mages have taken over the tower. Now, most players will start the quest line in Redcliffe Village before going to the Circle, and that's totally fine to do so. It might seem like you need to complete the quest with Connor immediately. It does seem very urgent after all, but once you've reached this part of the quest where you're weighing the options with Isolde and Tegan, you can actually leave Redcliffe Castle and come back anytime later on to deal with Connor. So let's go to the Mage's Tower and get some help to save Connor. During the Broken Circle quest, you need to side with the mages and save First Enchanter Irving, which I'll show you how to do right now. After linking up with Wynne and fighting through the tower, you'll be transported into the Fade by a sloth demon. At the end of this section, you'll encounter a mage named Niall, who gives you an item called the Litany of Adralla, which you can use in the boss fight against Uldred. After exiting the Fade, loot the litany from Niall's body and equip it to your hotbar by going into your inventory and assigning it to one of the slots. Before entering the Harrowing Chamber, it's also important to decline Colin's request to wipe out the mages, because agreeing with Colin will turn Wynne hostile, forcing you to kill her. So just tell Colin you want to see what's happening first. During the fight itself, use the Litany of Adralla as frequently as possible. It gives off an AoE blast that stunlocks any nearby abominations. This not only makes the fight easier, but prevents Uldred from turning additional mages into even more abominations, which is crucial for saving Irving. This fight is essentially on a timer. You need to defeat Uldred before he's able to convert all the mages, including Irving, into more abominations. God, I'm using the word abomination a lot in this script. Irving is the only one you need to save during this part, and he will be the last one to be converted. So just keep spamming the Litany of Adralla every time it comes off cooldown, and chip away at Uldred's health until he is dead. The fight itself can be pretty tough, but if you follow this strategy, you should be able to save Irving.
Maker, I'm too old for this.
Irving, are you all right?
I've been better, but I am thankful to be alive.
After telling Gregor that the situation in the tower is resolved and wrapping up this quest, go speak with Irving and request his help to save Connor from the demon. The first bits of this conversation will be about the mages helping against the Blight and Wynne joining your squad, but after that you can choose the dialogue option can the circle go to Redcliffe to save a possessed child.
The child is possessed. But killing the demon would mean killing the... Unless you intend to enter the Fade. Yes, it can be done with a group of mages. I shall gather what mages I can, and we shall leave promptly. A life is at stake.
Return to Redcliffe Castle and speak with Irving to start the ritual. You'll have several options for who goes into the Fade to confront the demon. You can send Wynne or Morrigan. If you are playing as a mage, your main character can also volunteer. And you can even convince Irving to do it with a speech check. For the purposes of saving Connor, it doesn't matter who you choose. My warden was a warrior, so I chose to send Morrigan into the Fade. After navigating through a few portals and fighting some baddies, you will be confronted with the demon who is possessing Connor. Here you can engage the demon in a fight to relinquish its control over the boy. Now, if you're playing as a mage and you send your main character into the Fade, you can actually cut a deal with the demon to gain blood magic or other perks, but that's a topic for another video. After the demon is defeated, you'll be transported back to the castle and discover that both Connor and his mother are safe.
So it is over. Connor is his old self. He does not seem to remember anything, which is a blessing. I suppose we will need to send him to the Circle of Magi's tower for training once the war is over. It's so odd to think of the boy as a mage, of all things. Eamon has much to mourn and rebuild should he recover. But at least he could be thankful that both his son and wife are safe.
I owe you my deepest thanks. I can scarcely believe Connor is the boy he once was.
But our task is not done yet. Whatever the demon did to my brother, it seems to have spared his life, but he remains comatose. We cannot wake him.
The urn of sacred ashes will save Eamon.
The next time you head to camp, Alistair will pull you aside to speak about the events in Redcliffe Castle. In most outcomes for this quest, he will be absolutely livid with you for the choices you made. However, if you manage to save both Connor and Isolde, he will be very happy and grateful for your actions.
I heard about what happened at Redcliffe. I want to talk to you about it. I wish I'd been there, but no, I'm not upset about that. I just wanted to thank you. You went out of your way to save the Arl's family, and you did it. Even though it would have been easier not to. There's been so much death and destruction. It makes me feel good that at least we were able to save something. No matter how small. I owed the Arl that much. You're right. Hopefully, by that time, there's still enough of Ferelden left to save. Good. Now that the warm, fuzzy part of the day is over with, we can get back to the ritual dismemberments. Oh wait, it's not Tuesday, is it?
So there you have it. How to save both Connor and Isolde in Dragon Age Origins. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to Big Dan Gaming for more Dragon Age and Mass Effect videos. I also recently created an Instagram account to post memes and the like, so go follow me at Big Dan Gaming. Until next time, this has been Big Dan, and remember, swooping is bad.